The Caribbean is a region known for its diverse histories, picturesque landscapes, relaxing environment, and hospitable people. Considered as a generally stable democratic region, Caribbean countries have always been perceived as a peaceful region where its citizens live harmoniously. With relatively small land masses and limited natural resources, however, the Caribbean's most valuable resource is its people. In this context, continued sustenance for the region depends heavily on human development factors, such as secure and safe communities, opportunities for growth, and access to dependable institutions. Although the region has contributed and maintained high human development advances in some areas, high rates of violent crime and troubling levels of social violence continue to expose the region to significant development risk. Citizen security refers to freedom from physical violence and from fear of violence. It ensures that all persons are free to enjoy their fundamental rights and that citizens have full confidence in public institutions and the rule of law. In an environment where the people are the most critical resource, citizen security is of paramount importance, and insecurity can eventually lead to a demise of the social and economic well-being of the countries in the region. Crime, particularly violent crime, can have a negative impact on vulnerable economies and communities such as those of the Caribbean. It erodes confidence in the future development of countries and increases the cost and risk of doing business, which can negatively alter the investment climate. Crime may generate insecurities that may lead to a loss of human capital. The quality of education and healthcare can suffer because of the diversion of scarce resources to control crime. In the Caribbean, evidence of the threats to citizen security are all around us. The increase in violent crime is one of the more noticeable areas where insecurity is captured. Region-wide, more than half the respondents to a citizen security survey done in 2010 felt insecure because of crime. The Caribbean has the 5th highest homicide rate per capita in the world. There are more homicides annually in Caribbean countries such as Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago than there are in countries with much larger populations. Robberies, burglaries, and break-ins are the crimes that induce the most fear among Caribbean residents. Some countries in the region have been recorded among the top 20 in the world. Gender-based violence has been a persistent problem in the region. The crime trend data for various years state that 3 of the top 10 recorded rape rates occur in the Caribbean. Reports from regional NGOs show increasing rates of violence against women regionally. Youth crime is costing CARICOM countries between 2.8 and 4% of GDP annually. Jamaica, with the highest number of youth convicted regionally, incurs more than $529 million every year as direct public and private costs linked to fighting youth crime. Youth who are incarcerated in St. Lucia every year could have contributed to increasing the country's income by $1.9 million every year. In Trinidad and Tobago, decreasing youth crimes by 1% could increase tourism revenues by nearly $35 million annually. Apart from the direct monetary burden it puts on Caribbean economies as it relates to security, policing, judicial processing, and incarceration, it also has a much larger economic implication related to loss of earnings among young, productive citizens, lower economic growth, and reduced tourism revenues. Significant as it may be, these losses, however, still do not account for the non-monetary cost of youth violence. The related pain and suffering can erode social capital, transmit violence across generations, and eventually lead to a lower quality of life. Through the Engaging Youth on Citizen Security project, UNDP Barbados and the OECS is reaching out to young people across the region to become agents of change in several ways. To learn more about the project, visit bb.undp.org.